Hi everyone! So no doubt you've seen the many iterations of paint masterpieces showing all the different ways to dodge Leviathan Extreme. Where to stand, where to look, where to run. It can get a little confusing if you have no idea what you're looking for in the first place. I'm putting this quick guide together as an aside to my Leviathan Extreme guide to show you exactly what those guide diagrams are saying and hopefully break it down into something much simpler. Obviously this video will be from a tank's perspective, but everything I say can be applied to any player. The main thing here, and I cannot stress this enough, is to minimize your camera movement and your character movement. This will come with practice and confidence in the actual mechanic rotation, but remember that the less movement you do, the more time you'll have to react. The platform you're fighting on is also massive, and trying to see all the corners at once is quite impossible, so you need to optimize what you're looking at whenever you're looking at it. And use your speakers as well. The audio cues in this fight are extremely useful, especially when you'll often find yourself trusting what you don't see to act. Now I do have to apologize because you won't actually have any of the audio cues in this video. For whatever reason my sound didn't record properly, so I don't have those in, but you'll get the main idea even without the cues in the video. You'll also notice that we mark sections of the platform with waypoints. This can be done in whatever way is comfortable for your group, or you can even use the native lines on the platform for reference instead. Whatever way you do it, it's important to understand two key zones, or key points as I'll call them, marked for us by A and B. These two, depending on what part of the platform you're on at the time, will be your saving grace. I'll get more into that soon though. So let's look at the first body slam. Body slam can come up in one of 4 places, but all that matters really is what side of the boat he'll slam onto. The idea behind body slam is that it will tip the boat to whatever side he's slamming on, so you need to be as far away as possible so as not to slide off into the abyss. As soon as Leviathan jumps away, you should stand on the closest key point, either A or B, and watch that side of the platform. You should be able to angle your camera in such a way that you can see both corners. If you see a water spout come out on your end, run to the other side of the platform. As soon as you've reached the opposite key point, you'll be safe from being knocked off. If you don't see anything but hear the cue that the water spout has indeed gone off somewhere on the platform, you'll know that you'll be safe on your end and can hang out until the body slam brings you to the other side. Let's look at dives and body slam together. Dives can happen lengthwise across the platform or dissect through the middle or on the outer edges. We'll look at the easiest combination first, 2 lengthwise dives and 1 body slam. For dives, Leviathan will always begin on the same side of the platform you've been tanking him on. As soon as he jumps away, stand on your key point and look towards that side. He'll either choose left or right, or in our case C or D, and as soon as you see that water spout come out, run to the opposite side. Be careful not to run too far though. Remember, minimizing your movement is very important. To successfully dodge the lengthwise charge, you need to be at least here. If you move any further and he proceeds to charge on that side, you'll have to move a hell of a lot more than if you were just waiting here. His first dive will carry him to the other side of the boat. This is where you'll swing your camera around to face that direction, as he is guaranteed to dive again from that side. Watch for the spout and run to the opposite side. Following these 2 dives, he'll do a body slam, so follow the same procedure for dodging that. Keep your camera on one side. If you see the spout, run. If you don't, stay. Now that is the easiest combination of dives and body slams you can get. But what happens if the water spout doesn't come from one of those 2 sides? Remember that they can also happen on one of the ends or directly through the center. Let's go back to standing at your key point with your camera pointed to the 2 corners. From here, you should be able to see the 2 side spots. If you see the spout on either side, run to the middle of the platform to dodge. If you don't see it and instead it spawns through the center, or better yet, the opposite end, your spot on this key point is already safe from those dives, and you don't have to move at all. The hardest part is seeing an end spout on the same side you're on. Even with your camera zoomed out all the way, it's sometimes very hard to see, so keep your ears open as well. It's also hard to pick up on where the next charge will be following one of these odd charges, but remember to maintain steady camera and character control. You don't want to be running around too far and get caught somewhere with your pants down. Now that you've seen the combination of dodges, hopefully looking at these crazy diagrams will be a little easier. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. As always, thanks for watching. The Leviathan Extreme visual guide will be up shortly. Till next time.